D.C. residents certainly feel like we're closer than ever. It's very important to have equal federal representation in our government. But what made it really clear to us this year was that we need the self-determination rights that come from being a state. So as much as statehood is about having a voting senator or a voting member of the House, a governor is also very important. You know, in the coronavirus crisis, we all saw how governors had to step up and lead last year. And just getting our mayor on the calls to coordinate with those governors was a challenge because her title is mayor and not governor. The events of January 6th made clear that not having a governor who could call out the National Guard in times of a real emergency also jeopardizes the health and safety of D.C. residents. The state of Washington, D.C. is going to look pretty much the same. It's going to feel pretty much the same, but it will be freer, it will be fairer, and America will have more of its fellow citizens participating equally.
The District of Columbia, as it currently exists, would be reduced by this bill to a tiny enclave around the National Mall. And then the rest of the current district would be turned into this new 51st state. There are problems with that, the main problem being that the Constitution, as I read it and many others read it and have read it for a long time, does not permit that. The so-called enclave clause of the Constitution. And it was a single act that was completed at that point in time. Now, for Congress to change things at this point in time would require a constitutional amendment. You've got to recognize that the Constitution gives Congress only limited enumerated powers.
If offered, I will vote to return residential portions of D.C. to Maryland, thus giving D.C. citizens the power to vote.
Over time, the proposal has been made to retrocede the district or most of the district into the state of Maryland. But of course, that is not going to accomplish what the proponents want. The proponents want 2 more senators. And let's be candid, they want 2 more Democratic senators because the district is overwhelmingly Democratic.